Dr. Jack Kruse has been working with Bukele, the Bukele administration, about this new medical freedom law,
Mm-hmm.
which is supposedly, in the ratification process. And basically, it highlights protections for patients and medical practitioners against government overreach. So essentially, to not allow something like COVID to happen again. So the proposed law safeguards research scientists as well, whose findings or views may diverge from those of mainstream experts. So this is all like really revolutionary in a sense because as free as we thought we were in the United States, if you worked for the federal government for a time, you were mandated to get an experimental injection, which is just insane. And so here they from what this sounds like, they don't want to allow any possibility of that to ever happen again. It's going to be ratified as law. So that's really cool. Another rumor through Dr. Jack Kruse is that they will start subsidizing coconut oil production and make seed oils illegal, which we've talked about this around this table before. And we're like, how the hell are they going to do that? But once again, the fact that it's even a rumor out there is pretty encouraging. Like,
Interesting.
that would be really cool if they could make it work. I don't see how it will work, but that would be really cool.
Yeah. And I don't know how I even feel about it either. But you know what? It's beyond my scope of concern, you know. But it's like you said, it's an indication of where things are going, right? Like the platform for money sovereignty, this platform for being able to build, the platform for um, you know taking control of your health. It's all looks like it's in the works, and that's very encouraging. The trajectory is very encouraging.
And imagine if it's just like, the 10x rule, right? Like 10x your goals and even if you only make it halfway, super cool. Fine.
Yeah,
Everything
it's
we're
like
talking about here.
shoot for the moon, and even if you hit the stars, you're further than what you would have been.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So this is all really encouraging, like all this stuff that's being discussed. I mean, the president's tweeting about it, right?
Yeah.
And so it's exciting. It's super exciting. And I just read today, Switzerland is now going to require all government software to be open source.
Hmm.
So
I wonder what's happening, man. I wonder what's happening with the world. I wonder if there's and this is what I mean. Again, Switzerland, small country, right? Easily manageable. Not this whole vast, expansive land with different geographies like the United States, right?
mhm,
Like I much prefer the idea of the United States being 50, right? Separate states, right?
several countries.
Yeah, like basically what the idea was at the beginning, right? It was a republic, and
With like a shared military, right?
yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. And then somehow it just got swallowed up by this big corporate, you know,
Fiat amorphous blob.
yeah, all the federal government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
basically, right? The
and
history of the United States is just the federal government taking more and more power.
that's right. That's right. Over the states, even to this day, trying
Yeah.
trying to push their bounds as far as how far they can go. Right. And then that all comes into a central figurehead, Washington, D.C., and the whole political apparatus over there. And all of a sudden, our lives are being controlled by people we have no connection to. You know?
Yeah. Well, at least they're trying to control them, right? We can still say no, but there might be consequences.